Michael and his girlfriend are sitting at the table drinking. His pregnant wife is quietly sweeping the floor when Michael's foot gets in her way. The wife says nervously, in a soft voice, "Honey, can you lift your foot for a second?" Michael suddenly gets angry, picks up a glass and splashes water toward her as he says harshly, "Can't you see that Lulu and I are sitting here drinking?" Then he immediately changes his tone, turns to Lulu and says gently, "Fine, it's nothing. Let's keep going." Lulu smiles happily, lifts the glass and starts feeding Michael a drink with her own hand. The wife says in a hurt voice, "Michael, drinking like this every day isn't good for you." Michael says coldly, "You don't need to worry about my business, or we'll get divorced." The wife's eyes fill with tears, and she silently turns and walks away. Lulu immediately grabs Michael's arm and says with a slight mocking smile, "Wow, you really are something." Michael says proudly, "She's just a weak woman. She's afraid I'll divorce her." The wife hears all of this from a distance. Michael says in a mocking tone, "Don't believe me. I'll count to 3. She'll come over and apologize to me herself." He starts counting playfully. 3, 2, 1. Then he laughs and says, "See, here she comes." Now the wife reaches her limit and says firmly, "That's it. I've had enough. For 10 years I loved you with all my heart, forgetting everything else and enduring every hardship just to be with you. And what did I get in return? Nothing but betrayal, lies, and pain that broke me from the inside. I gave you everything, and you gave me no respect, no care, no loyalty, and none of the love I truly deserved. I won't tell you I love you anymore, because those words have completely lost their meaning to me now." Michael shrugs carelessly and says, "Don't regret it. The truth is there are still plenty of women lining up to be with me." With tears in her eyes, the wife says, "I admit you're really handsome, and you were always the man of my dreams, the one I believed was real. I also admit I'm not good enough, not that beautiful. That's why you never truly saw this place as your home." Suddenly, the secretary rushes in nervously and says, "Boss, boss!" Michael is shocked when he hears this. The secretary quickly says, "Boss, there's a very important meeting going on at the company right now. It's about the launch and sales of a new product. They're finalizing the pricing and market release, and your presence is required because you need to make the final decision. Everyone is waiting for you. Please come right away." After saying this, the secretary leaves. As soon as the secretary leaves, Michael's attitude suddenly changes. He quickly grabs his wife's hand and says in shame, "Wait, you're the chairman. I really misunderstood you. But why didn't you tell me before?" The wife says with deep sadness, "All these years I lived alone in this house, every single day. Even while standing right in front of you, I felt lonely. And you, even while being with me, were never truly mine." She pulls her hand away and says firmly, "I hid it because I cared about your feelings. I didn't want the truth to hurt you or damage your pride." Michael says regretfully, "Honey, I want to fix everything now. I'll take care of you and give you everything you deserved. Please give me one more chance." The wife says with finality, "There's no need. In the future you might meet someone better, but someone like me, someone who truly loved you, you will never meet again." Friends, if you were in the wife's place, what would you do in the end? Would you leave or forgive him? Let me know in the comments.